Yo, what up, guys? Welcome to the game. You know what time it is. I'm just gonna make this live. Let me just add everybody else in. Got Mr. Matthew Mint. Let's see where the boys are at. In a minute, guys. Just sending out the link to everybody. A second. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, wow. Just so there was an event, the Fundementals International Rescue Club. I used to love the Thunderbirds. I am going to that. Oh, it's at the Courtyard Drops as well, the Samsung place. In collaboration with Sandbox and ITV. Look at them getting free marketing from me, yeah. And we just register for my tickets whilst we're waiting. Events I'm going to. This and obviously Earn Your Leisure's Invest Fest. Obviously. Change my name on this. I'm going to do the disclaimer in a second. Just waiting for the boys. I'm involved in the game, this one, and the United Liverpool one. Come on, United.
Casemiro's gonna play.
Oh yeah, he probably will play actually. I didn't even think of it like that. Let's see, starting lineup would be Casemiro. I think they'll give him a run around. Oh, there's We're actually basically starting on time for one of the first times ever. There's Quiche.
Yo, what up, what up?
Yo, what up? We're live already. We actually started on time, guys.
Oh my god, one time for once.
Yeah, this is, I think this is actually
insane.
First ever time the game has actually started on time and been live.
Incredible. How's it going, guys?
What's up? What's up? What's up? YouTube gang. Are you gonna do that IG thing again, Ninja?
Yeah. I'm just gonna 1 second.
Don't you think it's crazy that we've been doing this for a year consistently when you actually think about it?
Bro, it's not 1 year, it's 2 years, bro. You remember you started the game originally for like 6 months, way before me, bro. Since summer 2020, the game's been going for 2 years. We've been doing the game for 18 months.
Yeah.
Jeez, that's crazy.
This is a 2-year intellectual property.
Hello, Rosie. I'm due to message you back. I apologize. We have been so busy. I cannot even.
I'm not gonna lie. We've been ridiculously busy. I haven't slept properly for at least 2 weeks.
Yeah, and we're all about the healthy sleeping, all about the going to bed early and getting up early. But wow, the workload has
been crazy. Sorry, one second. IG is just updating right now.
We've been having them 3 a.m. go to bed. You know, them early wake ups, late but nights.
Yep, 3 a.m. bedtimes, 6 a.m. wake ups.
Yeah, it's been
but
crazy.
I think I have to allow IG. It's bugging out. It's not opening for me. Wait, is it doing it? Is it doing it? Is it doing it? Is it doing it?
Okay, are you running through the disclaimer?
Yeah. 1 second. I just want to do the IG thing.
Okay, sweet, no problem.
Oh, here we are.
Oh my god, I got a lot of tabs open.
Okay, we live now. IG, click on the Zoom link. We're live till 9:30. Let's go. Okay, we live now. Okay, 1 second. Link.
This guy's such a social media guy. If you see our page and you see the story, it's Ninja's face.
Zoom link live now. till 9:30 p.m. It's not always me. Sometimes it's Stone. She takes over sometimes.
I want this episode to be more of a chill one, you know. And I know there's a report we're going to be breaking down today, but I want to have an open discussion. I want to know what you guys are thinking about the future of sort of the blockchain technologies and sort of where you guys see this in the next 5 years, you know.
Link in IG story. Okay, we're live on IG.
Sweet.
My friend, I'm gonna have to take over this space if that's okay, my friend.
Yep.
Okay. Right, let's get the disclaimer.
Yeah, I want to stay for the disclaimer, obviously.
One second, let me just reposition myself. Let me just get myself in the master.
We might even see Lucas pop in.
Or Lucas.
Might do.
That'd be a treat. That'd be a treat. One second, guys. Let me just position myself.
I'm here.
What's the date today?
It is the 22nd of April, 2022.
It's
the 22nd of August. I'm tripping. 22nd of August. Most definitely.
Back. Homer is back.
Oh my God! Welcome. Okay, guys, let's go.
Back, homie.
Let's go. Okay, so.
Like disclaimer. Do the one off the website, please.
I was about to say.
I like this one.
You don't like this one?
Nah, bro.
Fine.
I want to see purple, bro. Purple makes me calm.
Yo, what do you mean the website's not available?
The website's down.
What's up with the internet, bro?
No way. Do you know what it is? It's because there was a failed payment on Squarespace, and then I tried to, and I thought it would just auto redo it. Damn. Okay, we'll sort that out. I'll sort that out.
Oh my days.
You did not.
Bad that.
Bro, you gotta sort that out, man. What the hell, bro?
We'll get it back up. All right, okay, cool. Disclaimer.
I'm gonna go do it right now.
It is currently 8:05 p.m. UK time. Monday, the 22nd of August, 2022. So quickly. Welcome to the game. Every single Monday, 8 p.m. to 9:30 UK time. Weekly stocks, crypto, live technical analysis with special guests and AMAs, market updates, etc. Feel free to come to this free webinar, register your free tickets in the blockchain.sensei Instagram link tree. Alternatively, catch this live on YouTube, replays on youtube.com/blockchainsensei, like, subscribe, comment, etc. Okay, so disclaimer. All our content is for education, information, and entertainment purposes only. No information should be considered investment advice or a financial recommendation to buy, sell any assets, or place any trades. Please always do your own research. It is very important to do your own analysis before doing any or making any investments based on your own individual circumstances. Please always take independent professional advice from a professional advisor, or independently research and verify all and any information you may find in our content that you wish to rely upon, whether you wish to make an investment decision or otherwise. All investments come with, what's that big R word, guys?
Risk.
Please always do your own
research. Do you want to see something crazy? Look, watch. I want to show you something crazy. This is how I know you that's bugging. My shit works, bro.
Wait, what? How's the website working for you, not me?
Just got that touch on it.
No, your phone saved it as a cookie, bro.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah. Bro.
Here's me getting gassed.
Record, guys. We've gone through some business restructures where we changed the cards, and what happened was it charged like my card, and then it didn't work, and I thought it would auto recharge. It didn't, so we'll get the website back up. Don't worry. All investments come with risk. Please always do your research. We are not. What are we not, boys? We are not financial advisors.
Are we not?
Tend to be received
as.
No, I'm not a financial advisor. Keish not a financial advisor.
Yeah, I thought you was a financial advisor.
Financial advisor. No, sir. No, sir. No financial advisors. And we do not intend to be perceived or received as financial advisors. However, we are working in collaboration with several accredited advisors. If you are unable to mitigate your risk, please contact us immediately so we can refer you to an accredited.
I'm a financial advisor. I
What's
provide medication for people's financial literacy.
Jeez. That's a bar.
Love it, love it. Okay, so that is the disclaimer, I believe. So in today's episode, we will be talking about, well, we'll be
Are you
going,
never going to go to the news from the gram?
oh, we got news on the gram. Okay.
Yeah, I've not really updated it too tough, but you know,
Let's go for it.
there's some.
We've got the regime, man. We've got to celebrate Michael's B-Day as well, bro.
Okay, so first of all,
come on, man.
First of all, yes, you know what? This is very important. The GOAT, aka Mr. Harding, aka the original creator of the game. He's been running. He started this show in summer 2020 in the pandemic, and then we started doing it together. He started
Pandemic in the
Well,
band.
If you guys want to go deep, you can actually watch 2020 episodes of the game on Mr. Harding's personal YouTube, which is not posted on for a very long time because now we post on the Blockchain Sensei YouTube. But yeah, the game's been running since summer 2020, and as of I think like January 2021, we started doing it. Myself and himself.
First episode was talking about how you'd get more gains from Ethereum than Bitcoin, and this was when Ethereum was $350. This is when Tesla stock was like $200.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just saying. Yo, those that took action on the words man was saying, even right now with the market being ridiculously down, are still up more than most financial institutions.
Crazy. Crazy. But yeah, Mr. Harding recently turned 33. So could some of us come on cam, Deco, Mateus?
Oh wow, you like that? You're asking people to do that? I thought he's gonna ask me to do a little speech.
Can we do a little happy birthday?
Oh, go on then.
The Leo in him is like, yeah, come on, yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, happy birthday to Mr. Harding. Happy belated 33. The GOAT has turned 33. Okay, so
Is that it?
Nah, he's lacking, bro. He's lacking.
Bro,
He
you're
didn't even sing that
lucky. Come off the
birthday.
camera, bro.
I'm
Now,
singing,
mute your
I'm
mic.
singing.
Mute your mic. Mute your mic
Dead.
now. If you don't mute your mic, I'm gonna. Yeah, that's it, bro. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday
to
you.
you. Happy
Happy birthday.
Mr. Harding.
Happy
Happy birthday to
He knows how to
you.
do the
Yeah, man.
TA.
Yeah, man.
He knows
Wheel
how
it up.
to
Wheel
do
it up.
the TA. He knows how to make that stock flip. He knows how to do the TA. But.
I love
Okay,
guys.
okay. No, you're right. I should have sang. My bad.
Now you flopped me there, bro. I'm not gonna lie. And it's recorded now and it's live and everyone knows.
Bro, everyone knows.
Everyone knows now.
The whole post. I did a big post, like, you know what I mean? Okay, so
Nah, that post got me in my feels. I'm not gonna lie.
okay, so you want to talk about this, Mr. Harding?
Yeah. So,
Yeah,
obviously, previous episode we went through the Coinbase report. I read it again. And I read some mad stuff that I don't think anybody's noticed. One of those things being that Coinbase has actually made
bro, your mic.
more money this year from something that they classed as. No, let me go to the post and read it exactly. So
Do you want me to actually get the Coinbase report up?
No. So the assets on the platform were down. Get this, 63%. Assets down on the platform. However, their
percentage of the market, the crypto market that they own, had only dropped by 1%. Let's do that maths. Does that maths make any sense to you?
How does that make sense?
Don't make no sense. So then I was like, let me do some more digging. So I did some more digging. And I played it. I don't want to play it. So I did some more digging. And then what I found was I was looking at the ratio of blockchain rewards in comparison to their revenue. And what I saw is that their blockchain rewards had almost doubled. And I was like, blockchain rewards? Doesn't that just mean mining? Does that mean mining, guys? That means mining, innit? So I was like, I remember we read a while back about this thing called Bison Trail that they'd acquired, and it was for proof of stake mining and node management for corporations and entities. So I was like, you know what, let me just do a little bit more research. And I realized that the amount of institutions they were managing when we were looking at it was 1,500. And then they just casually made a brag that they're now managing for 15,000 institutions.
10x.
And one of them being BlackRock. So
boy,
I'm just going to take a guess that they are pimping out running nodes for 15,000 institutions.
Yeah.
Now, if you're doing that and one of them is BlackRock, that officially, and obviously we looked into the holdings, BlackRock and Vanguard now. So we knew Vanguard had a stake in Coinbase as an investor, and now BlackRock also do. So that in theoretically means that indirectly BlackRock own a percentage, 11% of the crypto market, because that's how much Coinbase own. And that's just through Coinbase. So then I was doing some more digging, and we realized that Riot Blockchain, the biggest blockchain mining company in America, guess who's invested in them? BlackRock. Since when? 2017. So therefore, decentralization doesn't exist at all. In fact, it probably never did. And yes, goal! Come on, Jaden. Sorry, I'm watching the United game. Jaden Sancho just scored. My
Man
guy.
like Sancho.
Man like, jeez. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, let's have ya. So what I did as a cause of that is on some of the posts. If we go to the Instagram posts, you can see the bits that I did update were the portfolios of Mark Cuban. I don't know if you know if Mark Cuban is good at investing or has a show called Shark Tank, and he's a multi-billionaire.
Right.
But it had on that post has got his entire portfolio on the cryptos that he's invested in. So I'll just read those out. BLT, Klima, Injection, Matic, Ape, Flow, Alifa, Ocean, HNT, Ethereum, Bitcoin, Rari, and Yuga Labs. Then we thought we'd have a look at what Coinbase have got in their portfolio, being as they're invested in by BlackRock. And what have they got? Rari again, Ethereum, Polygon again, Arweave, Mina. Just some of the things that we talk about. So therefore, let's just top this off by looking at the portfolios that Sequoia, the things that Sequoia Capital are invested in. And right there, Orchid Finance again. Right there, Amioka Brands. Right there. Orchid. Yeah. So, just that's the clues for the game. And then final bit of news that I want to talk on is something that the US government absolutely took an L on. So they banned this platform called Tornado Cash. All right. If you go back out, Ninja, it should be there. So the problem is with them banning all transactions for Tornado Cash, basically, because it's basically North Korea was apparently using it to launder money. Here's the catch, though. Anyone that has any transactions from Tornado Cash from the date that they issued this gets put on
like the FBI watch list and can serve time in prison and get a massive fine. Here's the thing where they didn't quite do their research. You can't stop someone sending you money from Tornado Cash if you've got someone's address. So if someone had Joe Biden or Biden's son's wallet address, they could send him something from Tornado Cash, and now the FBI's got to investigate him.
That makes no damn sense. That's stupid as hell. They don't understand blockchain technology.
Yep. So just thought I'd point that one out because I found it quite funny.
Wow.
But yeah, that's the news.
Okay. I think I'm gonna get into the report and sort of break down a few little things. So, and then after that, we'll have somewhat of an open discussion about the future of blockchain technologies and what everyone thinks is going to happen within the next 5 years. So let me just share my screen. Excuse my million tabs. This is one of my a million tabs. I've got more millions of tabs down here. But yeah, so today we're gonna get into the metaverse sort of DeFi for the metaverse report by Outlier Ventures. I thought it was quite interesting. I checked out their YouTube. I believe their YouTube video is more in depth. I thought that the report would be, but surprisingly, they spoke about more sort of interesting topics regarding more on the future. But I think they cover some interesting and fundamental things that are really important to understand in this report. So without further ado, let's get in it. So it basically explains sort of DeFi and the MetaFi and sort of the merge with that, and the metaverse and DeFi basically merging together and what that sort of entails and sort of the fundamentals behind what that is, which I did cover previously, but I thought I'd go a little bit more in depth, actually showing you guys the report. So DeFi protocols and applications is a construct, a digital financial system that is more open and innovative, efficient and less extractive than one of the majority of the world that the majority of the world still relies upon today, which is in contrast referred to as CeFi or TradFi. This adoption still relatively low, estimated under 5% of all crypto assets being put to work as collateral on it. In 2021, DeFi achieved 4.6 billion in annualized monthly revenues, which is less than 5% of JP Morgan's revenues last year. Furthermore, DeFi is still primarily limited to basic forms of borrowing and lending against stablecoins, ETH and wrapped Bitcoin and other tokens. So, it's a little covering on that. So the metaverse is crypto. This is one thing I found quite interesting, and the concept of this is quite interesting, where basically the metaverse is the first and foremost an economic system, a meta economy, if you will, that enjoys supremacy over any one digital economy, virtual world, or game, which would rather be considered a singular instance of the metaverse or individual verse. In fact, on long enough time horizon, as the combined GDP of the meta economy outgrows those of the nation states, so too will it enjoy the supremacy over their fiat-based economies. So basically, it's trying to say that the metaverse is going to sort of take over. But one thing that I find quite interesting is the idea that the metaverse is crypto and crypto is the metaverse, as it's like almost, think of it as like the Fibonacci, think of it as like something that's within something else, and it is just like a landscape that is a building block for this sort of economy. And I think that that side of things is quite interesting, and having the mentality of the metaverse is crypto and crypto is the metaverse, and it's all sort of hand in hand with each other, and it just flows with each other through these different means like gaming, the virtual worlds, and these sort of things. It's quite interesting to me. But yeah, these will be experienced through these typical things like the desktop browser, the mobile app, extended reality, virtual reality, and augmented reality, which we all know and are pretty familiar with. So the layer where the metaverse computation is executed, enabling a decentralized, transparent, and democratic foundation that divides the economy's logic based on which end users exchange goods, services, and money upon which developers can build. A good example of this is Ethereum, which serves as a protocol used by developers to build smart contracts for decentralized applications, as well as a ledger for recording transactions among end users in the metaverse. So I think that so basically, like, there's a lot of different layers to this sort of metaverse, but a, like they said, a great example of sort of this system is Ethereum, where it's just a decentralized protocol that's built by developers and sort of advanced naturally through different communities that are developer groups, and then come together, have their own voting rights, and then actually be able to implement different things. But as we did cover earlier today, the idea of full decentralization is just a dream. A lot of concepts within this report I came to find that they're very much so within the dream of what Web3 and crypto is, and somewhat delusional to the actual facts of what is happening in the world and what the institutions are doing and how much power and control they have. Um, so yeah, these technologies power a rich set of diverse applications and use cases to be developed on top of Web3. So the status quo of the digital economy. There's a few little statistics that I found a little bit interesting here. So it's estimated that the digital economy is currently worth 11.5 trillion globally. Eventually, 15.5% of the global GDP. Um, it has grown 2.5 times faster than global GDP over the past 15 years, almost doubling in size since 2000, with an increased percentage of the population depending on the internet for their livelihood. So that's just basically sort of the growth. Um, there are current there are currently up to 50 million content creators in the space, and this is interesting. So there are currently 50 million content creators in the space who consist mostly of amateurs, which is 46.7 million. So around 2 million professionals and professional participants in the digital creator economy can easily earn up to 100K per month. So there's a difference. There's a lot of people that are creators and content creators, but not a lot of them actually reach to the level of professional salary, which is over 100K per month on average, which is insane. Um, Dynamic terms and conditions. So participations in the traditional digital creator economy cannot trust in the credible neutrality of the highly centralized services, risking demonetization, deplatforming of both content creators. For example, OnlyFans, as everyone loves, abruptly banned adult content creators, and platforms like Facebook and Twitter regularly deplatform developers with their APIs. In effect, the rules of participation in these platforms are not clear. So there's a lot of large problems within the social media platforms and the different platforms that people are using. And one of the main issues is that there's no real guidelines and outlined rules or bases, and these are sort of things that change over the course of time. Myself and I know a lot of people woke up to things that happened during the pandemic, and a lot of things that actually made people realize, like, is my Instagram like actually what it is? Like, can I actually use it? Is it actually mine? Do I actually own it and own my account? Like, there's a lot of things that happened where people got deplatformed and banned, and weren't able to post what they actually really do truly think. And that's one of the major problems with a lot of the platforms that people are interacting with today. So even data itself can be a form of digital wealth and income. I think that there, this little paragraph there is powerful, and yeah, it's very much so true. I think that a lot of people don't understand the power and the actual value behind their data, and it's something that definitely can be utilized within this economy. And having ownership of your data then allows you to leverage basically the different digital environments that you're in. And I think the Web3 technologies that are sort of being integrated so far have definitely demonstrated that. So this is interesting as well. So long term, the metaverse and its platforms, including much of Web 2, will adopt Web 3 technologies and principles, not necessarily because of its philosophy, right? Uh, Not necessarily because it's philosophically the right thing to do, but because it's good business. I think that's what we're seeing right now. So there's a lot of large institutions actually stepping into the NFT space and sort of the metaverse space, if you will. And I think that it's really just speculation as a company and as an organization. If all of our competitors are doing it, then we have to do it as well. And I think that when we approach things and a lot of different projects, we have to look at it from that angle as well. Even though it can be exciting to see some of your favorite brands coming out with new NFT projects and things, I think it's also good to understand where they are and what sort of plays they're making, and if they really do care about the space and the technologies, or they just have to use it, you know. So yeah, I know, for example, Gucci had like the stuff doing with the NFTs, and the people that they had in their team had no clue about anything to do with NFT technologies and sort of winged it. So there's a lot of stuff like that happening in the industry because we're in such a young time and such an early time. But yeah, for example, today the MetaFi with MetaFi, an individual could use a fraction of the NFT as collateral in a DeFi lending platform. So yeah, these are sort of just some use cases. But I feel like there's a lot more futuristic things that could be utilized with DeFi and the metaverse, and a lot more different integrations with when it comes into the world aspects and actually interacting within different 3D worlds. But I think that there's definitely a lot more that can be done with that because of the pixel sizes, and actually the being in a 3D world, you can then integrate a lot more in a smaller space, which then can be like changed and reiterated and sort of expanded to create more super technologies that people can actually integrate and like use and utilize within sort of the virtual worlds, which I think will be happening later on. So I think in the future we'll definitely see a lot more new types of integrations with sort of the virtual worlds, the digital worlds, and also virtuality and how people use DeFi within that, and things like staking protocols, things um, like utilizing their assets and lending in new different forms and ways that can incentivize users and also be somewhat innovative within the structure of the sort of digital worlds and different gaming worlds and different things that people will be doing. So I think that that will come into play more in the future, from my own speculation. But I think that this is kind of interesting as well, this wording, the money Lego for developers. So this is a term that they've coined, and I think that they like to use, as I've seen it a few times in this report, money Lego for developers, which is kind of funny. Um, but yeah, creative exchange with users for perpetual royalties, this to issuing their own social tokens. Fans and communities also directly share in financial success of their favorite products and cultural projects. So I think that this is basically giving creators and those people that have made it to the professional stage of being content creators the ability to then monetize and utilize the technologies further, integrating and creating their own sort of financial structure throughout their social economy. So yeah, and I think that this is very important in terms of a DAO and a DAO structure, a maturing DAO stack. I think that the maturing is very important. I think with a DAO, it has to be able to sort of adapt and collaborate with users and also integrate with the different like directions that the community would want to go. I think that having a DAO definitely needs to be adaptive, and there's somewhat of issues as well where what DAO members are being able to fluidly join and exit their uh, desecration uh, and on clearly understood terms. I think that this is one of the major problems with DAOs. A lot of people are exiting and jumping in and exiting, and there's not really a clear structure or clear sort of like there are rules set out like you might lose 20% or you might lose 10 or 12% or whatnot, but there's not really a clear structure that actually incentivizes users to stay within DAOs. I feel like that's the problem with them at the moment. I've seen a lot of DAOs go crazy high and then crash crazy low because there's no real incentive for people to stay within it. And there's like with certain DAO models, I think that they definitely need to be maturing and actually changing over time because I've come to find that that's one of the major issues. Like it's the same structure, it's the same stack, it's the same information, and it's the same smart contract that people are interacting with, and people are just coming in and out, and it's just not flowing and working well or adapting. And voting mechanisms are not really working well as well, which I've come to find as well. So there's really a lot of stuff that comes into play. A lot of people think that the DAO is like the pinnacle of all blockchain technologies, etc. But I think that yeah, there's a lot of things that need to come into play for that to actually run fluidly and actually be a structure that is self-sustainable how we imagine it to be. Like there's you can write a smart contract and have sort of rules in place, but if the rules don't adapt, then you're gonna have this. You're gonna run into the same problems. It's like making a new government, like the government that we're in now. The rules got made in the 1600s, and all they're doing is slightly changing the rules and slightly reiterating it. But all that really is doing is creating new loopholes. And I think that with a DAO structure, there actually has to be that sort of adaptiveness within it to actually fully create that the ideal model that everyone explains and wants it to be. So I feel like that has to come into play in the future in order for that to be successful within the next 5-10 years. So neobanks offer new interesting ways to arrange personal finances and education platforms. So this is for Gen Z or Gen Zers. I'm guessing just the young people then. So I think that basically this basically explains that there's a lot more young people willing and able to engage with financial products, and their parents and grandparents are not really, so a lot of the young people now are the ones that are stepping in and sort of getting more interested and interacting with finance, which is very, very good. I think blockchain technology has allowed for that to happen, but I think that there needs to sort of be a lot more things on the education side. There's, as they're saying, there's like personal finance and education platforms, but I mean, in the UK especially, I haven't really seen a lot of things that are really innovative that are coming in the space and really putting in like useful education other than just the basics that won't really get people far. Um, but yeah, I think that's sort of my opinion on what I feel like it should be like to advance and sort of move forward. But yeah, let's talk a little bit about NFTs. So this is a little bit of a deeper dive into NFTs as collateral. So let's zoom into this chart. Can everyone see this, calm? So
Yes, sir.
yeah, as you can see, there's a huge spike right up here. So these are daily transactions and coming in, but they use DAI and they used Ethereum, and these are the different protocols as well. You see Bored Ape Yacht Club there, Art Blocks, VV Friends, funny enough. And yeah, I feel like there's some platforms that are sort of using collateralized NFTs, but not really heavily as much. And I feel like that's something that needs to come into play with more sort of innovative ways for NFTs and collateralization to be used, because at the moment it's pretty basic. So there's something around that. Taking out loans and his funds higher. Yeah, here is yield bearing NFTs. So if we look into this, so NFTs can produce yields in two ways, indirectly or directly. Producing yield indirectly includes NFTs as collateral for taking loans out and then reinvesting that loaned funds into at a higher rate, right? So they called it NFT-fi, which is it's kind of I'm getting bored of these. Huh?
New word.
Yes, I'm getting bored of these, bro. Everything,
Yeah, for real.
bro. It's like there's MetaFi, there's DeFi, TradFi. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just,
It's
just
like you
getting
gotta
boring
go to
now.
school for the whole descriptions before you get in this.
It's mad, bro. There's so much terminologies. It's just yeah. This is boring. Change it. There needs to be something refreshing coming into the space.
I
And
just
from
want to say, hey, nice presentation, Keisha. I like it. And hi, boys. How you guys doing? Bless.
I'm blessed, bro. Thank you, man. Appreciate it, bro. But yeah, so yeah, these yield bearing NFTs are nothing special, to be honest with you guys. So producing yield directly can be achieved from combination of an NFT with exampled yield bearing DeFi LP tokens. So all it is a liquidity pool, and they just put an NFT in front of it. The platform charged principles aims to provide the framework and add these DeFi elements to NFTs. So I don't really see innovation here. It just looks like at the moment people are just putting NFTs in front of a liquidity pool and calling it something different. So I feel like there needs to be some more innovation in this area as well. And oh yeah, these are problems and limitations. So I did cover this previously in the last sort of run through the MetaFi, and there's problems with NFT appraisals, and also the legal governance issues around fractionalization of assets. So, for example, let's say there's 100 pieces of NFTs, and there's one owner that then put through a third party platform to fractionalize their asset, right? Now, if people have then bought parts of this same asset, who has the true rights to the utility of the NFT? These are sort of things that are not clear and don't come into play.
Wouldn't the rights be for the current holder? So say if I have an NFT, I've got the utility, then you buy it off me, then shouldn't the utility be taken off me and then you hold the utility?
Yes, but if I've put the same amount of money equivalent to the section that I've bought, what rights do I have?
Maybe
Because I know when you sell an NFT, what you get back, you lose the IP rights and you lose the smart contract, the tokenomics, but you
Yeah,
do win the royalties. That's what you do, you win. But what you're talking about is really interesting, to be honest. Like I never
yeah,
thought about it, that you can duplicate a smart contract, right? So how can it be original at the end of the day? That's pretty deep, bro.
exactly.
You
So
touch
yeah,
you touch my brain.
yeah, bro. There's so much problems in the space that needs to be solved. I feel like this just comes. This goes to show like how early we are in the space. Like there's so much problems that need to be solved. So much new things that have to come into play to actually have ecosystems that are running smoothly. At the moment, what I've come to find a lot in tech as well, there's some primitive technologies and things that have already been made. They put them together in new different ways and then call it new technology, but really and truly, you actually have to create it from scratch and create these systems from scratch, and not just take old things and put a new name in front of it. It doesn't work like that. So yeah, quickly just foundations. The building block consists of a core framework of protocols labeled as layer 0, 1, and 2, such as Polkadot, Ethereum, and Polygon. So this is just a framework of the MetaFi. This is a little bit about DeFi. These applications can be referred as money Legos, which is what they love. These are considered as unstoppable applications and enable complex financial dynamics through smart contracts. So that's a little bit on DeFi. This concept of uniformity, meaning any smart contract on Ethereum network can interact. Oh, this is interesting. Uniformity. I'm going to start using uniformity. This is very important, I believe. So the concept of uniformity, meaning any smart contract on Ethereum network can interact with each other if programmed to do so. So this allows the incredible catalyst of interoperability between different services and games built on top of Ethereum. So it's not necessarily cross-platform, but I think that is great for example, the Ethereum network and their ecosystem, that you got that the programmer and creators of different platforms can actually allow it to interact and be working with different other projects on Ethereum. I think that is very cool and can be utilized a lot within the technologies. But that's one of the biggest things with tech. I feel like a lot of things in tech, and the main thing in tech is that it needs to be innovative, it needs to be game changing, right? And I feel like it doesn't, it's like you can't do that without collaboration. We say it all the time at Blockchain Sense.
Impossible.
You know, it's impossible to do without collaboration. That's why these partnerships that we are looking at are so important to look at, because then you can sort of understand, like, if there's this technology company that's an expert in this field and they're working with this platform, for example, like what we broke down today in the beginning was Coinbase actually acquiring a mining company, and that's just a collaborative effort to then create a super company. I think that's very important, and that's one of the most important parts of this space right now is collaboration and the ability for people to come together and then work on each other's strengths to then create the best possible technology. And that's why we definitely love interoperability and true interoperability and uniformity as well. So
I
yeah.
think I've come to a personal conclusion that I don't believe in any tech startup without a
Yeah,
big team and strong partnerships.
yeah, exactly
Any
that.
any of this like solopreneur tech people or like two-man tech teams, I just don't feel like they're not that they can't be successful, but they're not going to be successful if they don't build strong partnerships and a big team. Because I
Yeah,
mean, like Blockchain Sensei is what, 20 plus people, right? We need to update our team page plus partnerships, and
yeah.
we would not be able to operate without the team.
Yeah,
Without
without a
people
doubt.
that can do high level mass, that can do high level operations, high level development. It's just impossible.
Yeah, without a doubt, and that's very important. I think in that aspect,
We got to
because listen,
Deco, our Discord manager in here. You know what I mean? There's a lot.
shout out to Deco. Yeah, but because it's such a new space, there's people that have come from other industries and other spaces and brought their old mentality from whatever industry they came from, and I believe that's why there's not as much innovation in collaboration. I think that 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 aspect of things, in terms of the CEOs, the people and the founders, co-founders of these new companies, they're coming from other industries and they ain't got that open mentality to collaborate. They're used to being boxed off and keeping what's theirs to them. I think that can be very dangerous in this space.
I honestly
So
think
Facts.
in crypto, people need to delete any form of competition. There's no
yeah,
Look, can I just say that Blockchain Sensei has no competition. We are in
yeah,
competition with nobody. We are 100% interested in collaboration and unifying ourselves with as many Web3 companies that are aligned with our values. We're not in competition with anybody.
Facts, exactly that. So in summary, MetaFi or the metaverse finance is an all-encompassing term for protocols, products, or services enabling the complex financial interplay between non-fungible and fungible tokens and their diversities. It comprises fundamental building blocks of blockchain space, such as foundations of layer 0, 1, and 2, the DeFi stack, and various verses. MetaFi inherits the two core characteristics of DeFi protocols. It is unstoppable and composable. Its development is driven by a couple of key trends, such as mortalization of risk, gamification of finance, growth in availability, and financial tooling and DAO service stacks. So I think that the most important thing about this, I think, is the gamification of finance, because that just creates really good user base, and that also creates people doing things without thinking about it too much, and that's very important. I think that's what crypto should be, and blockchain technology should be. There should be just something in the background that we don't think about. It just works. It just happens. And I think gamification of finance is sort of the way to go with that, because it creates things that people don't really have to think too tough about and actually benefit a lot from. So yeah, but I think the idea of Web3 is very much so for ownership and for people to have rights of what they do. But there's, as you guys can see from just reading this report, which is meant to be metaverse and finance and sort of the future, it's kind of interesting to see that there's a lot of different points that they're hitting that need a lot of work. But shout out to Outlier Ventures. They've got a team of really dope developers, really innovative thinkers.
UK
So
based
yeah,
as well, just round the corner from my gaff.
yeah, bro. So yeah,
We
shout out
can
to
walk
them.
there, give him a knock.
I might even give them a knock, bro. I can't lie. They're really cool people. But yeah, I've been checking out their YouTube. They are really heavy, like developer based type people. So they're not really for entertainment purposes. They are for information purposes only. But it's pretty cool. They're pretty cool guys. So shout out to Ida Ventures. And yeah, that was the report. Any questions or anything that you guys want to add, or anything that you guys think
Oh,
of?
hi, dude. I want to make a commentary on the neobanks.
Yeah, go
I think
ahead,
it's
bro.
kind of, like, it's kind of crazy how this is not something that I feel like is socially talked about, but the rise of Monzo, Revolut, and Starling. Like literally, if
Yeah,
you go to any Gen Z person, they prefer that over HSBC, Santander, Barclays. I think it's insane how digital banks have literally taken over high street traditional banks, mind you. Like
they're shutting, bro.
say again.
Facts.
It's literally shut them down. They're
Yeah,
closing,
yeah.
bro.
Like, and it's the fact that these digital banks have taken over high street banks, like banks that have existed for generations, right? That have generational wealth, and the new generation, Gen Z and younger. Is there one? What's younger than Gen Z? What are they called? I remember.
Gen X.
Is it Gen X? Yeah, Gen Z, Gen X would much prefer to just rather than go to that, because remember, you can't get a HSBC bank account online. You can't get a Barclays bank account online. You have to go in store, right? That's
Shout out Revolut.
yeah, because the Revolut. So yeah, and yeah, I think that's very interesting. Another thing I just want to bring on the flip side with regards to the gamification of finance. It's good because it's onboarded more people into finance, but there is a dark side to it, which is where then people don't take finances seriously, and then people's portfolios are literally like crappy NFTs and Dogecoin. That's like a lot of 20-year-olds, a lot of 20 and 21-year-olds entire net worth, like 4K net worth, and 3.8K of it is in meme coins and crappy NFTs, and it's just like
I agree
no
with
stocks,
that.
no blue chips. It's very worrying.
I think more, yeah. I think more in the use case of it and sort of the UI UX of it, like the user experience, is sort of how the way to go, in my opinion. But yeah, definitely, people need to be buying real assets, and that's damn important.
Bless him.
100%.
Yeah,
I
so
just want to
guys,
say happy birthday still, Michael. Hope you enjoy
Thank
it.
you, broski. Thank you very much.
No
Appreciate it.
problem, man.
yeah, just to add, guys, anything that you guys think that will definitely happen within the next 5 years within blockchain technology, that you guys are 1000% certain in 5 years these things will happen. I want this video to make history. I want to hear some crazy predictions.
Shall I do some? Shall I kick it off?
Yeah,
Bitcoin 500,000.
I'm not gonna do mine because mine normally come true, so I'm not gonna do it.
500,000 Bitcoin
Yeah,
in 5
you're
years.
Nostradamus. Everything you say happens, bro.
500,000 Bitcoin.
In 5
500,000
years.
Bitcoin in 5 years.
No, 250,000 Bitcoin in 5 years.
Oh, I got a mad one. You ready?
Yeah,
on.
yeah.
Boris Johnson is gonna release an NFT, or there's gonna be a Bojo coin.
Oh,
Yo,
shit.
man.
Yo, listen. The next bank is gonna be Ripple. Boom, I said it. Boom.
Ooh.
Okay, we're going there. Okay.
That's a good one.
I said it. Boom. Go think about that. That's sinking.
Ooh,
Oh.
that's
Okay, I've got one. I've got
Mr.
one.
Mint unmuted. Mr. Mint unmuted.
Wait,
I
wait,
got
no,
one.
wait. Let me say this right. Tesco are gonna release their own crypto. They have to. This club card shit.
Mate,
Listen, for
if
those
they
who don't
do that,
know,
it's a Mazzolini.
no, Tesco are in the best. So for those who don't know, like all the international audience, Tesco is one of the UK's most popular supermarkets. I think the most popular, but I don't want to say things that aren't true. So,
Bro, to be
Definitely
honest,
got the most units. I don't know if it's the most
what we
popular.
can say for sure without a doubt is that they got a monopoly on Canary Wharf.
oh yeah. And for those who don't know, Canary Wharf is like London Wall Street, and
Yeah.
every single corner there's a Tesco, and basically now they're forcing people to get a Tesco club card, because if you don't get a club card, you're going to be paying much more than people who do have a club card.
Let me give an example. The other day I went to get some oranges. It was like £1. Was it £1, Dom, for the oranges with the club card? £1.40 with the club card. Without the club card, it's like £2 something.
Meal deals as well. £3.50
without a doubt.
without the club card, £3 with the club card.
Crazy.
Serious.
Yeah, but what it is it doesn't really make a difference on them small transactions. But if you think about it, you're going there and you're buying like 10, 15 things a week or a day, right?
Yeah, bro, that
Use
adds
the club
up.
card. You saving like £10-15 a day. Like,
Pretty
and in
much,
our
it adds
world,
up. You save a lot of money at the end of the month.
what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tally up the money that I saved from using my club card and invest it, and I'm gonna put that on the show.
That would be fucking epic. Awesome.
I'm gonna be like, so this month, this is how much I saved using my club card. Bam. This is how much I've got to invest extra.
Oh, one more thing I got. Flow, Cadena. Best transactions that's gonna be in a couple of years. Check it out.
Yeah, Flo and Cadena are mad projects.
We've got episodes on those. We've deep dived.
Yeah, but audience, come on. Audience, if you want to know about Flow, you want to know about Cardina, just literally type in blockchain sensei Flow, blockchain sensei Cadena. And we've done all the research for you.
And shout out to my boy Michael, but from Block in the building. He's gonna start mining Cadena. That's dope.
Oh, mad.
You have to show
Mad.
I think.
Let's talk more. Oh yeah, Matthew, you was gonna say something.
I was gonna say H bar $8. Quant.
Hedera.
No, H bar. Yeah, Hedera. Sorry, yeah. $8 and Quant probably 70K.
Wow.
You think 70K per coin?
It's the glue, man, that sticks them all together.
gonna challenge.
Quant more than
Holy
Polkadot.
shit, Matthew. Matthew with the predictions.
Let's just challenge that for a second because I
That's a
Yeah, we
crazy.
gotta pull it up. We gotta pull it up.
let's just pull it up. Let's just do basic
Nah,
tokenomics.
it is important, but 70K.
Right. So
Jesus, Matthew.
right. One sec. Let's just get the calculator. Let's get the calculator.
Yeah,
Because
get the calculator ninja.
I don't want anyone just FOMOing quant right now.
Get the
Everybody.
calculator ninja.
Okay, 70,000 divided by 105. So that is,
What the fuck? Look at the number, bro.
come on,
Oh,
man.
that's a mad number, that.
Yeah,
Devilish.
We can't.
Wasn't about the
Mate.
number.
Mate, it's the devil's world after all.
It's the
So
devil's
what
world,
kind of
bro.
prediction is that?
Right, look, and then if you
We're
take
living in the.
wait.
That is
Again.
What kind of prediction
That's one
is
of the best
that?
things I've ever seen on this show.
70,000 divided by, oh my God, that was actually a very, very scary number.
Bro, that's very
That really
scary,
was,
bro.
wasn't
My
it?
brain. What the?
What the? What?
Ninja, you need to stop, bro. You need to stop.
Wait.
Close
Times
the tab,
by
close the tab.
market
Let me
cap.
burn some sage. Let me burn some sage.
One sec.
That's mad.
1.2 billion. I don't think the market cap is going to be 800 billion. No, that's 800 trillion. Come on, dude. That's more than the real estate. That's like 2.5 of the real estate market.
Yeah, that's not happening.
Like, I'm going to formally say,
70K,
once it's
no.
not going to 70K, Matthew, mate.
Although
it is
it's not going to
absolutely
70.
advice. It's not going to happen. It can't 2.5x the real estate market. This is
$700. I can believe.
$700, yeah.
70K.
7K.
I know where you get that, Matthew, but I'm going to demystify it. It's impossible. There's tokenomics. It's not happening, dude.
Matthew, you almost got me buying quant.
Because the quant, I've read the white paper. A few of my friends are very bullish on it. I want to go.
Oh, here's a question for people. Who do we think is going to enter into the metaverse in terms of gaming and dominate it? My calls are Fortnite and FIFA.
Nvidia.
Rockstar Games is gonna fuck the whole world up. Check it out.
With the
Nvidia are
graphics,
already
yeah.
doing a lot behind the scenes. They're actually building a framework to be able to make your own metaverse.
Oh, the Omniverse thing that they
Yeah.
call it, or whatever it is. Yeah.
My
Me
homie
and
said
Josh were big on that.
Insomniac and Minecraft.
Minecraft, nah, because Microsoft is saying that they're not going to go anywhere near it, which doesn't make any sense.
Yeah,
And
they said
Apple
that
is not
a long
even
time ago.
talking about that shit.
But to be fair, they might be
Minecraft's
saying
getting
that.
more
But then,
popular,
like,
less popular. Or
wait, yeah, that doesn't make any sense that they're saying they're going nowhere near it when they've definitely partnered up with Engine.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
they be lying.
No, they don't want us to know where the money's being pumped.
Yo, these
But guys,
companies and their cap. That's mad.
Can you hear me?
Wait, you just
Okay,
said something very important. Wait a minute.
Hi,
So,
let me
Rosita.
think of,
How you doing?
I'm good. I'm just listening to you guys. But it's really interesting in what you said about Tesco. The only thing I would ask for you guys to do, because I'm no longer there in the UK, when that hits the mainstream and they're ready to go, launching their NFT, you don't think it's possible, Michael?
No, when it does, it's gonna be crazy.
It's going to be madness. But
Bananas.
make sure,
you better
just in
stop.
case,
Stop them.
I'm
club-
5 hours
actually,
behind of you guys, all right?
I'm gonna say something on that one. Tesco are the kind of company where they would integrate the blockchain and integrate an NFT wallet and not tell their customers.
They probably would. So how would you know that they even start trying to launch something? By the time you're aware of that, it's already mainstream and the price is already up. But that would definitely be one of those things that would be definitely Lamborghini worthy kind of product.
Yeah, I think with Tesco, like the key to blockchain success is creating products and services that people don't even realize that they're using blockchain technology. And
Exactly.
Tesco can do that on the infrastructure side, on the shipping side, on the delivery side, on the customer information side. Tesco, for all we know, their whole system could be on a blockchain, a private blockchain right now, and we would never know. So
And to think about it,
Right.
but let me hear this. If they're now asking their customers to basically do transactions using the Tesco club cards, there's probably something behind the club card
Yep.
that they're trying to integrate. Find
Yep.
out for me how I can reactivate my club card, because I do have a club card, if it's still valid from over here in the Virgin Islands, because I don't see the necessity in they pushing customers to use their
Yeah.
club cards. It's like there's something working
Going
in the
on.
background there. Yeah. But when
Mm,
it really hits the mainstream media, please alert me, because I would want to be one of those ICO type of girls that gets in really, really early, because it's going to be madness. It's going to be madness. And another one that I see, Sainsbury, I'm not too sure about Sainsbury. I think Sainsbury competitors are at Tesco for the normal range
yeah.
on the individuals. But one company I think we tend to underestimate is Lidl. Lidl
Oh,
doing a
but
lots of stuff. Lidl is
Lidl,
not just, yes, Lidl.
the supermarket.
yeah, they're
Yeah,
crazy.
I
Yeah,
think we
they don't play
underestimate
games.
them.
Yeah, I see them. I have stock markets here in Netherlands of Albert Heijn, Lidl, and Jumbo, and
Okay.
and they're like the big. They're going into tech already. So yes, I'm really bullish in Lidl. Shout out to Lidl.
Nah, I shop
What,
in Lidl. That's my main shop. I don't do Sainsbury's or Tesco's, just
what's
my
it?
big shops. I
Uh,
do Lidl. And I
I
Lidl
think
is
know, but when we're talking
Lidl.
about Lidl, I'm sorry, guys, but I'm from South London and I have to do this. One day I went to Lidl. I went to shoplift in Lidl. Then I got caught in Lidl. Now I don't go back to Lidl. Who knows that?
That's a
no,
drill.
don't,
Is
That's
it?
a
don't know that one.
classic.
Wait, no, right.
I must have sworn it was someone from.
No, bro, I don't want to ban, bro. Don't pull it up, man. We can't get a
Oh,
ban,
fine,
bro.
fine.
No, don't do that.
That's a classic.
Yeah, I don't know that one.
Right.
But they're one of those supermarkets that people tend, like I said, underestimate. But all those gaps that the other major supermarkets have basically created. My time in the UK, I've seen Little fill those gaps, build those bridges with those gaps there. Their prices are
Mm,
awesome. Their products
hmm
are not bad, because I was one of those, I'm not gonna lie. My supermarket was definitely Waitrose, um, Marks and
And
Spencer.
M&S.
And,
Yep,
and
same.
yes, I love my Marks and Spencer when it came to meat, because it reminded me of the
But
Caribbean
they're not
meat
everywhere
and
though. That's the
poultry.
problem.
They're not, and they're a bit pricey in the other stores. But Lidl is one of those supermarkets that if everywhere is closed or one of the branches are too far to attain, they are actually right there around the corner. It's like a little what's the little test called again? I can't remember right now. But it's like a little small version of the Tesco, that little. And like I said, the products are really, really good. I won't be surprised at all if they're doing some stuff in the background. But like I said to you, if you guys hear of these things happening, please let me know, because I'm like thousands of miles away, 5 hours away from getting this information. But please let me know, because that'll definitely be something I'll be interested in jumping on board.
Will
And
do.
also, in terms of the questions you asked regarding the NFT, and we talk about soccer, don't underestimate basketball.
It's a good point,
That's like
NBA
an
Top Shots has
international
done well.
sport. hmm Don't
To be
underestimate
fair,
basketball at
I
all.
could see. I don't know if anyone's heard of the game NBA 2K. I could imagine them integrating an NFT system into what they're doing, because NBA 2K, just like FIFA, has got people spending crazy. One of my mates, just to buy like Jordans for his characters on NBA 2K, probably spends like about $2,000 a year. Every time the new game comes
What's your
out,
losses?
he gets all the Jordans again. He gets all the hair, everything again. Like it's mad what I see
That's
people do.
mad, bro. That's like the gears from Fortnite and those things you can buy.
Yeah. So
Yeah, but
NBA 2K, because of what they've got with the trainer market, like other games don't really have people going crazy for buying trainers on them. Whereas NBA 2K does. So I'd watch out for that one, to be fair. But yeah,
Sometimes I need to
let's take
focus when
questions
you
from
say
people.
trainers, because we say sneakers.
Sneakers.
Sneakers, yeah.
GTA as well. There's lots of servers out there, isn't there?
Bruh.
Yeah.
Making
I've been
money
telling you,
from that.
Rockstar is trying to
And
get
when you
in
think about
NFTs.
sneakers, you also think about clothing and textile. You know, the fashion industry. I can see the fashion industry getting into the metaverse.
Oh,
And every event
100%.
that you have, you wanna be appropriately dressed.
They've been there already. They're creating.
Do we not do that post? Where's that post? Wait, let me post it now on the blockchain sensei.
There's a business of fashion actual blog post that I can send you guys as well.
Wait, let me just post this now, and then Ninja, you can go to the news, because I thought I posted it, but
technology.
apparently I didn't.
Do you have more questions in the audience? These guys are going deep today.
One thing I want to add as well, Fortnite, they think they're smart, bro. They think they're the smartest guys in the world. They made their loading screen more high quality, but didn't change their game quality, and added new in-game assets and said it's something fresh. They think they're smart, bro.
Genius.
There we go. Check
So
the
genius.
Ninja, if you share the screen.
What is he refreshing?
Oh man, I just done it on my profile. Wow.
That's sad.
Mhm. Mhm.
We're gonna have to pull up his private. You're gonna get bad people trying to follow you, bro.
Wait, no, that can't happen. I was meant to disable that account. Wait, let me do it again. It's so jarring.
Wow.
There we go.
Any more questions, guys?
Yeah, I've got someone on Instagram saying YFI, like Yearn Finance.
Oh, what about you in finance?
Just asking, do we have any thoughts on it?
Nope, don't know anything about it. Won't comment.
Don't know.
Is that the DAO protocol? Is that the sharing lending platform?
I think it's
platform.
I think it's a lending platform. Alexander the
Yeah,
Rainbow.
I'm familiar with Yearn Finance. Pull them up again. Sorry, I've been on the development side of things. I haven't really been heavy in the DeFi, to be honest with you.
Tell you a project that's
Yearn
got
Finance.
Yearn. Holy shit, 8,000.
Yeah, we know about that. Yeah.
Is Near Protocol.
Yeah, Yearn was one of those. Was one of those that did really, really well for the early investors. Maybe about a year, 2 years ago.
Yeah.
They did extremely well.
Okay,
there we go. If you go to the Instagram post, Ninja.
And let me just say something quick that's really important, especially in the Web3. Remember, when you're investing, always use an exit strategy to get your return investment back or get some profit. That's really important. A lot of people are investing, but they keep holding like diamond hands. I don't believe in diamond hand. You should take profit when you can. Always.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta remember, like on that point, the markets only go up and down because institutions and whales are selling. Like the greatest investors in the world don't hold forever. They have points where they sell and then
and even the whales are selling, dumping and pumping. So we are not moving the market. Remember that, guys. We are just eating the crumb breads of the big bread from these whales. So I always tell everybody, especially now we're talking about all these stocks, coins, DeFi's. Always, whatever you put your money at, look for exit way so you can make at least your return on investment what you put in. Always, please.
So yeah, this is the thing I wanted to share. The LVMH, Mercedes-Benz, OTP, Prada Group, and Richmond have teamed up together to create a blockchain consortium, which if you press the next side of the tab on it, Ninja. See the arrow? Yeah. Yeah, so it provides trackability, certification, NFTs,
near field communication, and digital twins for luxury goods. So Louis Vuitton bags now, once they issue this, and even reselling your car from Mercedes, you're gonna have to have the NFT for it.
Bro, that's sick. This is what we've been talking about: the technology, the originality, how to be part of something that you only own. That's, bro, this is next. Bro. I love this shit.
Crazy. Oh, 2-0. Come on. Sorry about that, guys.
No problem. 1 second.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
That
gassed.
happened ages ago. You're proper delayed.
You support Man U? Is that who you support?
Who's playing? Who's playing? Manchester?
United, Liverpool, yeah.
That Dutch
I'm
guy is
delayed
getting
now.
mad. It's getting mad in Manchester there. That Dutch guy.
Man. Right, guys, I'm gonna shoot off. It's been an amazing episode anyway. But
Yes.
yes, I'm gonna shoot off. See you later, guys. Love.
Take care, guys.
Bro.
All right, take care. All right,
But
so
yeah,
go on.
go ahead, Ninja. Go ahead, bro.
Oh yeah, I just wanted to just give everyone a chance to say something before we shoot off. Yvonne, in fact, Libanio,
Thank you so much, guys. I was just listening to you guys, but very interested. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Have you got anything quickly to share? Any game?
No, I'm not in the gamer, man. Sorry.
No worries. Devon Hart, he goes to OK Bears, he goes to Storm. You got anything to say, homie? Appreciate you from across the pond. Always tuning in on Mondays and Fridays.
One question, guys. Are you going to the URL event in October?
Yeah, we'll be there.
Okay. I will be there as well.
Yes.
I got my ticket already.
Big ups our big brothers Earn Your Leisure. They got the second UK event sometime in October. We will be there.
Yeah, good.
Oh yeah, and just one quick thing related to fashion. Shout out to my bro that wrote this. One of my guys wrote this. But yeah, DAOs are coming for fashion, and what are they? Check this blog out, and there's a lot more in-depth information behind that as well. So yeah, this is everything fashion and crypto related.
Okay.
Nice.
Where's that article?
Business of
page?
fashion.
What you
One
call the
second.
page?
Sorry?
I closed it so quickly. I need to open it back up. This one.
Business.
I think I have it downloaded on my phone. If I find it on my phone in my files, I'll send the full article.
Okay. I'll look that up. Seems like an interesting read.
Yeah, I need to look deeply for it. It was quite a while back, but yeah, it should be on my phone somewhere. If I find it, I'll put it in the group chat
Okay, thank you.
for you guys. But yeah, I think it's very interesting to see how they will utilize these technologies within fashion. There's a lot of different fashion shows that are coming and are happening as we speak that are really integrating the latest technologies, and I feel like fashion always is ahead, without a doubt. So yeah.
All right. Okay, let me just do some closing words. Shout out to my guy, Wall Street Trapper, one of my favorite people to follow in the financial literacy space. He's got a new show called Trapping Tuesdays, where on Tuesdays he does a weekly show. And one of my takeaways on episode 2 that really resonated with me is one of the things that retail investors are missing are core wealth principles. Because you can have all the knowledge.
Sorry, say again. I didn't understand what you said.
Oh, I said, what? Okay, so there's a guy called Wall Street Trapper.
I know who is. I don't know.
Who he is. Okay, cool. So one of his teachings on his new show called Trapping Tuesdays, where just market updates, is that he spoke about something called wealth principles, and the wealth principles that you have and implement in your life are
Yeah.
even more important than the knowledge you acquire. Because one thing that we don't lack in this world is knowledge, right?
Yeah.
Knowledge is more abundant than ever. What we do lack is execution. Between now and 2024, 2025, this is where I want everybody listening to this to start applying wealth principles and wealth habits, including but not limited to managing your money, saving, investing, buying the dip, and taking profit.
Yeah.
This,
Yeah.
these are the years now, right? This is literally, we're literally going through an execution of I don't want to go into elitist agendas, etc. But the great
Yeah,
reset.
but I got it.
Everyone knows about the great reset, right? You will own
Yeah.
nothing and be happy. Well, I will definitely not be one of those people, and I'd like to think everyone here
Without
is going to own a lot, right? Stocks, shares, NFT, real estate, equity. Okay, so
Yeah.
make a sacrifice, and you'll win because
Yeah. It's the best moment to do it, but some people like they're having like some problems with money at the moment. But yeah, we need to do it now. It's now.
do the overtime at work, man. Like, get it done. Like,
I do it.
Job, if you can get another 10, 20 hours in, just go do it. Go get that extra cash flow. Get the dip. Financial advice, but always be executing, because at the end of the day, like, I would, as much as I want people to watch blockchain sensitive content, I would prefer people who take in the content and go execute than just watch.
Yeah, of course.
The content.
without doubt.
We want everyone to be successful.
That's the reason why we do it.
That's the reason why we do it. Well, much love, guys. We'll see you guys every Monday, 8 p.m. to 9:30. Also Fridays, NFT Fridays, 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. Big ups Maestro and Storm for presenting NFT Fridays. Thank you so much, guys.